U.S. District Judge has sentenced our auntie Bolaji Bolariwanju, 51 years old, to jail. Bolaji has committed one of the most shocking and appalling crimes. She has exploited the desperation and vulnerability of our people who just want a better life. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. The Blog Club bringing you the latest update about the daily lived experience of immigrants in the diaspora. If you want to stay informed about update, this is the place to be. Bolaji is Nigerian who is well settled in America. This woman has lived in the US for many, many years. She is a respected Christian who a lot of people in our community look up to. Bolaji went to Nigeria. When she went to Nigeria, she was approached by some Nigerians who were looking for ways to move to the US. They asked our Auntie Bolaji, I want to go to America. Can you help? Auntie Bolaji then said to the people, don't worry, my people. I will help you to come to America. Not knowing that Auntie Bolaji has her own plot. Let me know what your views are about what we are sharing this afternoon. The first person then came to the US in 2015. As soon as the lady and her child arrived in the US, Auntie Bolaji picked them up. She took them to her house in Camden, New Jersey. She took the woman to the house and she collected the woman's passport. The woman, it has been reported, was shocked that, Kilo Shele, why would my auntie collect my passport? Somebody that promised me that when I come to the US, she is going to help me, only for her to collect her passport. The story did not end there. After collecting this lady's passport, our auntie then said to the lady that, look, you are going to be working for me, whether you like it or not. This is the terms. The face you are seeing here, that is the face of our auntie Bolaji Bolariwa, who then said to this lady, you have to be caring for my child. They did not end there. They said Bolaji, to even give this woman food was a problem. The woman was under constant surveillance. Whenever the woman talk, and Bolaji say, if you just misbehave, mark by immigration for him. She was giving this woman all sorts of verbal threats, taking advantage of this woman's situation to the point where this woman's passport, visa then expired. When Auntie Bolaji knew that this woman has no other ways to live in the US, that was when the torture then started. The woman said, when Auntie Bolaji then said to her, oh, okay, I will pay you some money. When the time comes for our auntie to pay this woman, it will be a problem. She doesn't want to pay this woman. It will be a problem. The woman, Auntie Bolaji, then realized that she needed somebody else to join this woman. She then told somebody again who was looking for a way to come to the US to say, look, when you come to the US, I will help you. Again, another Nigerian person arrived in the US in 2016 because Auntie Bolaji has large family. Meanwhile, all these things were happening. Auntie Bolaji, her children were going to school. Her children were going to school. The people that were caring for our children, they were being treated as slaves in a house. Let me know whether you have any sympathy for Auntie. When the second person come, the same thing she did, she collected the lady's passport again. While she collected the lady's passport, and she was then maltreating this girl. She said she was torturing these two ladies, two grown-up ladies, to the point where for them to even call Nigeria, call their family, it was a problem in the US. Meanwhile, our auntie will go to church on Sunday, and they said she is the one that dances loud. She is the one that dances loud and sings. Oh, she's praying. People see her, they say, this woman, she's a born again, she's a good Christian, not knowing that she has her fellow Nigerians in her house as slaves, working for her free of charge. To the point where one night, the young person that was staying with her, the lady then realized that she felt that she needed to tell people what she was going through because she was worried that Her passport has been confiscated. She was worried about her future, and she then told friend that, look, is this how it is in the US, that when you're living with somebody, they collect your passport and you work and they don't pay you? That was when the person, no, it's not how it is in the US. Who is doing this to you? It said, it's our auntie Bolaji, who I'm staying with, that is doing this to me. Then said to her, have you reported that to anybody? She said, the auntie told them, she swore with them that if you report to what is going on to anybody, you will die. They said, auntie told them, don't, if you ever venture to report. The person then said, no, nothing is going to happen to you. You're not going to die. Report what is going on to the authority. That was when the woman then had the courage. She then went to report our auntie Bolaji to the authority. When they reported to the authority, the woman said, as I'm speaking to you now, there's another person in the house. The only reason I came out is because I'm a student. Yes, there's another person. The other person in the house, her condition is even worse than my condition. They alerted the FBI. The FBI picked up the case and they started investigating our auntie Bolaji for human trafficking. Meanwhile, just like the case of the Ugandan judge who has somebody working as slaves in a house, caring for our children and seizing the passport, I am sure there is somebody who is watching this video now who has somebody in their house working as slave for them. They've collected their passport, or somebody, you're watching this video now, somebody has collected your passport and you're working as slave. You need to alert the authority. This is wrong. As soon as the FBI got involved, they arrested auntie and they started investigating. They said, how come you have two people in your house? These two people, you have hardly paid them salary. You tell them to eat. You were torturing them, like mental torture of these people. And these people, they are people that you went to Nigeria, you reassured them that the moment they arrive in the US, you are going to help them. As soon as you realize that they do not have passport, they do not have immigration status, you exploited them. This is not a problem in only Nigerian society, I must say. It's a problem in a lot of immigrant, especially African society. Somebody will go to Africa, lie, make all sorts of false promises. As soon as you arrive in the US or the UK, call me, I will help you. When you then arrive in the US or the UK, you call them, it's going to be story, another story you're hearing. This auntie Bolaji was then taken to court. The judge was shocked that you, as somebody that claims to be a Christian, you know what the Bible preaches, and you lock your two fellow human beings in your house, caring for your children as slaves. Meanwhile, you are parading yourself as a Christian. This information you're seeing is directly from the US Department of Justice website. That is when our auntie was then found guilty for human trafficking, domestic servitude, and the judge then said that for the treatment that you have treated this human being, you've treated them like a slave, you must pay reparation to them. You must pay them $87,000, and you must go to prison to serve as a warning to you and anybody like that. Some people are saying that, oh, it's the devil's work. Oh, it's the devil's work. Auntie was a born-again Christian. She's never done this kind of thing. Devil's work. Our people always blame devil for everything. How can it be the devil's work? The devil's work. You send your own children to school. The devil did not stop you from sending your own children to school. The devil allowed you to send your children to school. Take good care of your children, but your other human beings that are living with you, the devil say you should be treating them like slave. Do you believe it's the devil's work? Some people say these people, they have set up our auntie, our auntie is a good lady that they set up. Let me know what your views are in the comment section. If you know anyone who is being held as a domestic substitute anywhere in the world, kindly share this video with them. Do you think justice has been done? Let me know what your views are. Our auntie has now been found guilty. Bolaji Bolariwan, 51 years old, will be spending a long time in jail for treating 2 Nigerians as slaves for working for her free of charge, caring for her children. If you see any value in this content, kindly share so that people can learn. Don't forget to give this video a like.